Okay. Remember, I was just here this morning, so it's what, a couple hours past. So I want you to see the difference, see what's going on. I hope something like this, but this is, somebody told you 1 minute skinny, next minute fat. Enough said. So we all know that what I really am is the profile picture that you saw. Maybe 20 pounds smaller than that, actually. I'm just saying, that's that system thing. But anyway, I thought about this because I kind of went through it, and I don't know if it's still going on, but it was a thing called, although it was the dating game, speed dating. Okay, if you're single, got some time to have some fun, okay, so be it. But from my experience, some men, to me, it's one thing to speed date and get to know some people. And a man getting to know a woman, spending a little bit quality time for about a week or two. And actually, I don't really see the win in it. It's how many hearts get broke, how many tears you make her cry, vice versa, how many wedding rings you get, what. But what I found out is that certain men were pursuing women, nice, and just women in general, and they walk up to you, women beware. They'll say, oh, you would have been looking for either woman I need, either woman I want. When I see good, I want good, I get good. And he might say, well, within maybe 2 weeks tops, he'll say something like, will you marry me? Oh, I love you. Let's move in together. Stuff like that. Come on, truthfully, normally that's not a good thing. I mean, most women need to have standards. The reality of it is we have them. We just have to remember them. But if you're into the thing, okay, but proceed with caution. If you're into that type of, dating and gaming. But from what they were doing, from what I've been hearing, they've been pursuing women and doing it. And some women have actually been really going along with it, having fun with it. But some women that weren't aware of that got caught up in it. And, took it really, really serious. And the thing about it, some men were marrying these women, and they were already married to other women lawfully. That's how deep into this game they were. So they were actually breaking the law in doing this. And some women, if you have one wife that you're legally married to, then you pursue this another woman that really does not even know about that lifestyle that you already had, that you have, and you do the same with her. And say, for instance, the first wife finds out, what you gonna say? I was just playing. But to sum it all up, is marriage is a covenant. And to me, it made it seem like they were playing with it and not taking it serious. And to me, that's like a slap in the face to love and to God. I'm just saying. And it's something that you're supposed to take serious. And it sends a wrong message to our children, our teenagers. We're supposed to stand for something, especially when it comes to man and woman, joining together as one. And they're making a game of it. So they were, at least, and that's just nothing to really play with. I mean, divorce, should be serious. It should be, I won't say tragic. If you're strong enough to handle it, so be it. But for some people and families, it is tragic. But they were just going through it real fast. I mean, women were relocating to other cities with these men. I mean, changing jobs, just going by, following their heart and just dropping everything at the, drop of a dime and just believing in these men wholeheartedly. I mean, this is the one for me. He asked me to marry him, and that's what it is. And when they actually did it, he sits there and says, well, guess what? I don't want to be married anymore. And this woman has totally, hypothetically changed her lifestyle, thinking this is like forever, or if not even forever, a serious commitment at least. And to me, it has to stop. I mean, it has to be some boundaries somewhere. If you want to date. You want to, be monogamous in that relationship, be that. If you want to, even if you want to sign a commitment contract with that person, get it notarized or something. Do that, but don't take the covenant of marriage, those vows before the Lord, and just play with it. I mean, that says a lot for your relationship with God, men. I mean, come on now. We all know that if you are a man of God, and say, for instance, you're out there living a certain lifestyle. I don't like to use this as an example, but hey. Anyway, if you're linked or joined together as one with a non-believing spouse, you are saved through the believing spouse. So, if you're going to be serious, be serious. If you're playing with it, that says that you're not standing for the right principles when it comes to a strong relationship. And you reap what you sow. So when you get serious, and you actually, for ones that are not already married and looking for a wife after this game thing is over with, you better hope there's one out there waiting on you, and you get the response that you want. Because we all know that you will reap what you sow. So let's take a woman's touch a little bit more seriously. Vice versa, for the woman to take the man's, if he's sincere at heart. Let's take a woman's love, a woman's heart. Women are gifts to men, whether they want to believe it or not. They could not move on. As let's say it's for like childbearing, that man planting that seed. You need a woman for that. The woman is a gift to the man, and let's cherish that. They need to cherish it. They really do. They need to take it a little bit more serious and spend time with that woman and get to know that woman seriously. I mean, I know because I did it. But when a man proposed to me, because I did the dating game. I'm honest. I love the Lord, but I was newly divorced, and I was out there living my life. And they came up, oh, I love you, and let's get married. I'm looking at him like, what? You don't even know me. No. And the last time that I said yes, it wasn't really. It was a marriage, but it was more of a commitment. Because what I did was, we were dating seriously, and we were spending a lot of time with each other. So I actually moved in with this guy. And my thinking was, okay, we're not finna just shack up. We're not doing it. My standards are a bit higher than that. So we need to take some time and, get to know each other. We fasted. We did a whole lot of stuff together. And I said, we prayed. We need to make a commitment. So we made some promises towards one another to stay and to be committed to one another. But a couple months down the line, he flat out said, in our minds, we were married because we took those vows before God. That is what we did. And a couple months down the line, he basically said, I don't want to be married to you anymore. So I'm looking at him like, you want to be gamers or what? I took this a little bit more serious than that. So I said, so me as a woman, knowing the seriousness of fasting and praying, I said, I don't play with the Lord. He didn't say anything. So I said, well, you sure this is what you want? Now you hear what you're saying. You're the man in this. The man is the head of the household. You know what you're telling me. So I'm gonna basically give you what you want as the woman. I'm gonna do what you tell me to do. So he's like, yep, I don't want it. I want to just date. So I'm looking at him like, you done bumped your head. You done got all this. I'm in here living with you. You think we're going to revert back to dating after we should have dated first a little bit longer? Then you should have pursued me then this way with the marriage a little bit, or the commitment of marriage later on. But now you think we're going to leave this commitment and go back to dating? I'm like, okay, not happening. But I ended up moving out and moving on. And, thank you, Lord, I wasn't really heartbroken because I went in it as kind of expecting, not really expecting, but I know what's going on in the world, in our area with the men right now. They're kind of in that playful mode. They're still little kids at heart. So I was just really seeking, I'm a woman, the comforts, the arms of a man, and I was doing it the right way. I wasn't just, although I should have just dated them and then left it at that with no sex, but I'm being real. I'm keeping it real. I'm a woman over 40, divorced with 2 kids and grown kids, and about what, 3 grandkids, 3 granddaughters. So hey, yeah, I did that. But we're friends, and I wasn't really scorned by it. I was really upset that he didn't take it as serious as I thought he should. I can understand the dating game. Like I said, there are men out there just dating, and they're not really taking the serious step that me and him took. I'm not bad mouthing them or anything, but it's just the fact that for men prior to this that are actually still in this and enjoying their life with the women that they're surrounding themselves around. Me, on the other hand, we took the step of bringing prayer, fasting, commitments with that involved, vows taken with one another. That was a bit more serious to me, so I took it a little bit more seriously. So to me, I think, man, if you're out there right now, don't go that route unless hey, you securing your walk. You got that. Take it to the Lord and pray. Repent. I know you need to do that, but women, my word to you, to stop all this playing with your hearts and stuff. Enjoy your life. Keep doing it, but keep your standards. Give them some words of commitment that they need to stand by. Make them do it. If you are worth it to them, they will. If not, he's basically playing. Don't give in that easy unless that's what you want. But then what that does, keeps you secure in your walk with the Lord. It does not totally mess you up. You did the right thing. You fasted, you prayed, you sought guidance, you studied together. And if he still wants to back away from that, that's not on you. You did what the man told you to do. He didn't want it. He wasn't ready for it. So you leave it alone and you leave it in God's hands. So what I'm saying, let women stand up for what you believe in. Don't settle for less. We are royalty. We are children of the King. And I love him for it. So that's just my thought on the game of dating, speed dating. Well, thank you for spending quality time with me. Your suggestions, opinions are, well, please do. Be blessed. Bye.